Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my return subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today we're going to be showing you the part 2 of my eyeshadow collection. And I'm going to be swatching and showing you ilmakiage, Pat McGrath, Blend Bunny, and Glamlite. So stick around if that sounds good to you, and if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, a comment, and subscribing, that would also mean the world to me, and becoming one of my true besties. I would really appreciate it. So let's get started. First, I'm starting off with ilmakiage, and this is the color Boss Squad in the color Trendsetter. In the shades Trendsetter is the name of this one. I love the packaging. I don't like that you get finger marks all over it. It reminds me of like Makeup Geek packaging. And this is what it looks like. Got beautiful shimmers and everything in there. And I'm going to swatch that for you. And hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about. That's 1, 2, very pigmented. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, it's so pretty. And the next one is my ilmakiage Color Boss Master Palette. It's a black packaging. I like that a lot better. These are the nudes. Really pretty. I think they're very similar shades. Like, I don't think you needed all these shades, like this one and this one, even though this is a shimmer, it looks very similar to this one. And you could do it in quads. You can break it up that way if you don't know how to do it. I'm going to show you some of the mattes on this one. This is one of the mattes, and we'll go the cool tone brown over here. And it's nice that they have cool and warm tones in this. Those are what they look like. And that's showing you how pigmented that one is. And the very last one I'm going to show you is the, what's the name of this one? Color Boss Master Palette also. And this is in shade Addict. And this one's really pretty too. It's got some neutral tones. It's got some pinks. It's got some dark, deep purples. And again, really pretty color story. And we're gonna do, well, take that off there. This one, the shimmers, this would be really pretty as an inner corner highlight. And that is that one. So that's all the maquillage palettes I have. And then we're gonna go on to Pat McGrath. Now this is my first Pat McGrath one. Really tiny. I believe I got that in a beauty subscription box. It has a mirror. Really pretty. You can make a nice cohesive look with this. You go from really light to really dark. You have the shimmer right here. And Pat is known for her shimmers. And we're going to do one of the mattes also. Look how pigmented those are. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So that's the first one, and that was called, this is called the Mini Eyeshadow Palette in Midnight Voyage. The next one that I have is this one here, and this one is called Eyeshadow Palette Total, maybe? I don't know the name of this one. And this is a 5-pan palette. You can tell that I've used it. It's very pretty. I'm going to do this Dusty Rose one here because I love this shade. And I'll do this one in the middle because we haven't done a shade like that yet. Now, this glitter one, this shimmer one, is more like a glitter. And look at that. It's absolutely stunning. And then the very last one from Pat McGrath that I have is the Divine is the quad, and it's called Eternal Eden. This is the packaging. I didn't take my plastic off. You guys know I have OCD when it comes to that stuff. Has a mirror inside, and these are some of my favorite shades, the dusty pinks and things like that. So I'm going to do this really pink one there and the bubblegum pink. Look how pigmented these are, and swatch both of those right there for you. Look at that. I hope you can see this one because it's really, really pretty. And those are my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. Now we're doing blendbunnycosmetics. This was the first palette I had gotten from them, and this is the Lure palette, and it's 24 shades for the mermaid within, and I love that. I have a piece of plastic on here. Look how gorgeous this color story is. These are all shimmers on top, and then you have the mattes, and you can follow the rows downward or mix and match however you are feeling inspired that day. And of course, me being me, I have to swatch a green one for you. And I'm gonna swatch this one up here, this teal, because it's absolutely stunning. Look at those two colors. And I love the Blend Bunny formula. Look at that. It is absolutely breathtaking. And the next one that I have is the Blend Bunny and Dom Darkowitz. And it is the Little Miss She Never Misses palette. This is so, so pretty also. I like grungy greens, and I like a darker color story sometimes. And I'll either play with neutrals or I'll play with color. And this one right here, this shade down here, is absolutely stunning. It's the goldest gold yellow that you've ever seen. And this matte up here, the navy blue. I mean, look at that. They just swatch so beautifully. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. So those are my two Blend Bunny palettes, and I will be right back with my Glamlite palettes. Okay, the first one I have was the very first Glamlite palette I had bought, which was the Michaela Pot 2. And it is so incredibly pretty. Glamlite has the nicest formulas. We're going to swatch this brown and this brown. And look how gorgeous those are. And I'll swatch both of those for you. Look at that. They're so, so pretty. Really, really pretty. Love that. And it's one of my favorite palettes. I just love the greens in here, the golds in here, the browns, and this special shade right here, which is a duochrome, is just so, so pretty. We're gonna put that right here. And you can see the pink, the blue, the purple, and it's very, very pretty. Very special shade. So that was the first one that I had ever bought. The next one I had gotten were my Scooby-Doo palettes. And this is Scooby-Doo Raggy 10 shade palette by Glamlite. This is gorgeous. Now when I tell you I like grungy looking palettes, this is what I mean by grungy. This color green right there. This is a very deep black. This is teal. The purple is just gorgeous. So we're going to do that purple. And we'll do this purple. And this palette does not bother my eyes because the glitters in here are not chunky. So that's the shimmer. And that's the deep purple. Really pretty. Then I have the Scooby-Doo Shaggy palette, and this is Creeps and Crawls 10 shade palette by Glamlite. That has the packaging in there. This is what this palette looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, it's just so deep and so great for winter. It's like a winter rainbow, sort of. And I'm going to do this teal right here because that is to die for. And we'll do the teal underneath also. And this is the matte. And this is the shimmer. Look how it went on like butter. It is so pretty. And then the last one that I have in the smaller palettes, not the last one that I have completely, is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the 10 color palette. So this is the Fresh Prince with Glam Light. And look at this. This is a really 80s type, early 90s type vibe. You have the radio right there, the boombox, and it just reminds you of the Fresh Prince and the colors he used to wear. I'm going to do the pink up here. Look at that. Is that not stunning? And we're going to do the fuchsia down here. And that is absolutely stunning. And if you need a good 80s look, this is absolutely the perfect color story. Hopefully you can see that right there. And now I'm going to get the bigger palettes and show you those. Now the first palette I have is the Michaela palette, the very first one she did. I love the detail, the design, the green with the gold. It's just perfect. And this is a rainbow palette. It is so pretty. You have the purples, you have the blues. The Glam Light formula is exquisite. I'm going to do this one up here, that shimmer, which looks like this. I mean, it's just so pretty. And we're going to do this green one over here. It is really pretty. So that's what that looks like. Then after that one, I got the second Michaela palette. And regardless of what you think of Michaela or anything like that, this happens to be the most beautiful palettes. They are gorgeous. And this one is like a dusty purple with silver glitter. And it's very, very nice. And you open her up. And we have a more wearable palette. We have the neutrals. We have the oranges. We have the pinks into purples, greens into purples. I mean, it's just absolutely stunning. I want to do a shade I haven't done yet. I'm going to do the matte, this orange one. I'm going to do a yellow matte. This is what those two look like. And then we're going to go to this one over here, which is like an icy blue. Look at that. And that's what they look like. And excuse my swatching, I don't swatch very well, even though I'm doing better tonight than I have in a long time, so excuse that. Then I got the Rick and Morty palette. It sold out the first time, so I got it the second time because I just absolutely love the color story. Now you'll notice a theme in my eyeshadows. You'll either see something very colorful like this, which I absolutely love to wear, or you will see neutrals and dusty pinks and dusty roses. So that's what I'm into. And I just love this palette so much. It blends beautifully. They sold out once. It has a mirror. And I'm not going to swatch this one right now because we swatched a few Glam Light ones, so you know what the formula is. This is the artwork on the front. This is what the back looks like. It's very pretty. Then I got the Glam Light Kiss collection. And it's a holographic. I haven't taken it out yet. I haven't used it yet. I just love that. And it's all night and party. It says rock and roll all night and party every day palette. This is absolutely stunning. You have the burgundies down here, which I'll swatch because I haven't done those yet. You have the whole roll of greens, which I am obsessed with. And you have all the different colors there. And their black is to die for. So we're going to do the red. Because look at that. That is red. We're going to do a burgundy shimmer, which is that one. And we're going to do the black because just a little bit. Look at that. You can do your eyeliner with that. I did it on the wrong hand. Sorry about that. So that's what that looks like. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed with this. I have not used it yet, but I will be using it. I forget that I have some things and I don't reach for them, or I'll listen to another reviewer, and if they don't like a palette, I'm like, well, maybe it's not that great for me. But everybody has different tastes and different things that they like and different formulas that they're obsessed with. I'm obsessed with the Glam Light formula, as I am a few different formulas, and I just think it's awesome. And for me, these palettes work amazingly well. This is the Halloween 2 palette. It's Welcome to Haddonfield. It's a 15 color palette for your eyes or your face. This is holographic as well. Yeah, a little bit. And this is what this one looks like. Now this looks like a Halloween palette if you've ever seen one. You have the oranges, you have the grays a little bit, you have some blues, and it is just so pretty. I'm going to swatch the gray, which is a gray, and I'm going to do the deeper gray. Look at those. Those are so pretty. And that is all of my Glamlite palettes. So I think I'm going to try and do, that's it for today. I don't want this video to be too long. And the next time I'll be doing Natasha Denona and ColourPop. So stay with me for part 3. If you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, and subscribing, I would appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed part of my makeup collection. Bye, guys. Be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. Love you guys. You rock.